Hi guys! In this video we're going to go through a few different varieties of bridge and finish with a wheel pose. So make sure that you're already warmed up, and if you start having any severe pain in your back, I recommend that you do stop, take a child's pose, and then maybe try again at another time if it feels right for you. So we're going to be coming down onto our mat on our backs. You're going to start with your feet planted on the mat, and your legs should be hip distance apart. We're gonna lay down here and then bring your feet in closer, either so that you can touch them with your hands, or it can be a little bit further out here. From here, you're going to take your hands at your side so that your palms are pressing into the mat. And as we go into the first bridge, we're lifting our hips, keeping everything else in a nice line. So this is our first bridge. Obviously the hips are lifted, which is what's creating a bridge position here. And then I'm still pressing down into the mat. Make sure that your knees don't start pushing out to the sides, and we also don't want them together. So keep that parallel position, hip distance with the legs. Lift a little higher, squeeze at the top, and then lower slowly. From here, go ahead and hug your knees in. Maybe take a gentle rocking side to side, forward and back. Whatever feels good to release the back. And then we'll set up for our second bridge. So starting off the same way, we're laying down, hands pressing into the mat, and feet are parallel, hip distance apart. From here, lift the hips just like we did last time. And then this time you're going to take your hands underneath to support the back. So I'm really trying to hug my elbows in here so they're underneath me, not letting them come out to the sides. And then I'm using this support to help make my bridge a little bit higher. Try to keep your neck nice and straight here. And you're feeling the weight on your feet, on the shoulder blades, and then also here with that hand position as well. To come down, release your hands first, then lower the back down to the mat, and we're gonna hug the knees in, same thing. This is always a great release from a bridge. Really just hugging in, relaxing the spine. All right, this time we're going to go all the way up into a full wheel position, and I'm going to show you one way first, and we can do that, and then I'll show you the second way. So the first way, we're again planting our feet, and then you're placing your hands. I'm going to show you guys here. So my hands are going to be coming right on top of my shoulders, fingers this way. So make sure that your fingers, when you put your hands down on the mat, your fingers are pointing towards your feet, okay? So we don't want to have our fingers facing away or like out to the side or anything like that, or in. We're trying to also keep the hands parallel just like our feet are. So my hands come in here, and from here, I'm going to push up and put the top of my head on the mat first, then extend all the way up into my full wheel. So from here, pushing with the arms, triceps, to flip the head. Okay, I'm not feeling any strong pressure or pain on my neck. From here, you can push all the way up. And then coming down chin to chest and bring it in. So when we do it that way, you really you feel the arms working, so it's that little push with the triceps, pushing yourself up enough to get your head into the right position, and then pushing equally with your arms and legs to come up into your full wheel. Okay? If you have that one down, then we can bypass the first step of flipping the head and putting the head down on the mat, and push evenly at the same time, feet and hands pushing to go right up into our wheel, and we'll do that now. So again, make sure those fingers are pointing towards the feet. And from here, I'm going to push with my feet, push with my hands. Up into the wheel. And then tuck the chin and come down. So the reason that I'm emphasizing bringing your chin to your chest when you lower down, so that you don't land in a weird position with your head or your neck and cause any injury, you always want to come down gently onto your back, not on your neck. Okay? So let's take one more bridge together. And you can choose, either do the first one we did with the hands staying down at the sides. You can do the second one where you support your back with your hands, or go for the third option, which is taking a full wheel. But let's do one more today. Go at your own level. Push in with those hips and take it up at your choice. Remember to breathe. Let's stay for a few more seconds. And then bring it all the way down. Always feels good after that big stretch in the back. Remember to take your knees in here. And here, let's do a few full rolls. So rolling back and then all the way up. This actually is really good for your core. You might not even notice it as you're doing it, but you are working the core muscles and giving your back a little massage at the same time. For our challenge, really keep your legs glued together. Maybe point your toes. Let's do one more. And come up. So guys, that was our bridge video for today. No matter what level you're at, keep working that. Remember to be aware of your body, be aware of how your back is feeling as you're doing bridges, and keep up the great work. Thanks for joining me.